Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back. So today we have a brand new update from Respawn concerning Season 2. We've got a whole bunch of confirmations, brand new hop-ups, brand new weapon buffs. There's a lot to go through. So if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell especially to stay up to date. But other than that, we're going to get straight into it. So there'll be a link in the description if you want to go check it out yourself, have a read through. But I'm going to break it down for you. Now, essentially, this is from Sean Slayback, the principal weapons designer on Apex Legends at Respawn, and him and the team are going to basically disclose some stuff going on with Season 2. Now, the first thing I'm going to do this in order of the actual update. So first of all is new weapon, the L-Star arrives. This season, we're introducing the L-Star, a rare and powerful LMG. This weapon fires large, high-damaging plasma projectiles at a fast cycle rate. The L-Star is joining the Mastiff and Kraber in airdrop packages, and quite frankly, it's a beast. Now, the L-Star's unique projectiles are much larger than those fired by other weapons in Apex. So it's going to be really wide bullets, but players need to lead targets more at range to compensate for the L-Star's slower projectiles. So it's got a slower bullet travel, but on the flip side, they don't have to aim quite as precisely to get good effect on target, and that's because the bullets are so wide that even if you're slightly off, you're still going to do some damage. Now, all this plasma-fueled power comes at a price. The L-Star will overheat if players hold the trigger down too long. When the L-Star overheats, its lens breaks and needs to be replaced, which takes some time. Expert players learn to feather the trigger with short/medium bursts, taking short breaks to let the weapon cool down. So this is similar to this alien plasma, assault rifle type thing in Halo, back in the Halo 2 days and that. And yeah, if you hold it down too long, it's going to overheat, and you're going to have to wait for it to cool down before you can start fire again. So you've got to learn to tap that trigger finger. Now, the L-Star only spawns in airdrops like the Mastiff and Kraber, and comes with a limited ammo supply that cannot be refilled. Get out there, hunt some airdrops, and let us know what you think of our newest high-tech addition to the armory. Next are new hop-ups. This season we wanted to bring up the low end of the power curve a little, increase situational viability for lesser used weapons, and create more interplay between weapons. So we created a couple of new hop-ups. The first one is Disruptor Rounds. This increases shielded damage, and it's compatible with the Alternator and the RE45. So when you've got this hop-up on those weapons, from what it says here, it's going to cause increased damage to those that have a shield on. Now, vice versa, we've got a counterbalance to, well, not a counterbalance, but like a yin-yang, we've got an opposite to this, the Hammer Point Rounds hop-up. Now, this increases unshielded damage on the P2020 and the Mozambique. So, when using those weapons, if you're shooting an enemy that doesn't have armor on, they're going to take more basic health damage than normal. Ideally, players will consider one of these hopped up small arms for weapon swap tactics, and sometimes carry them unironically into endgame situations. Now, new attachments, Energy Mags. Energy Mag attachments have been added for the Havoc, Devotion and Triple Take, adding more loot gameplay and power curve depth. Like the other magazine attachments, Energy Mags increase ammo capacity at all levels and reduce reload time at level 2 and above. This has been a big thing since the beginning. The original Havoc used to have around 24 or 25 ammo in it or something, and everyone was saying it needs more ammo or we need an extended mag. They buffed it, and now they're actually bringing a whole new attachments because it's going to add that more randomness to the game when you're having to find more vast attachments. On to next, we've got Power Up. We buffed some less popular weapons to make them more powerful within their designed roles. Look out for buffs to the Flatline, P2020, Alternator and Triple Take, with specific details outlined in our Season 2 patch notes. So we know we're going to get a bunch of buffs to do with them, but we're not going to have confirmations until the actual Season 2 update. Now next, Arc Stars, Spikes and Sticks. Since launch, the Arc Star has seemed spiky to us. To us, this means that the gameplay and personality are good, but it can sometimes feel unfair to use or fight against. We did a few targeted tweaks. So increased ignition delay from 2.5 to 2.8. So that's when you throw it and it sticks and then it goes, that little like timer before it blows up, that's the ignition delay. Next is sticking a full health player will now down them. So say someone's got 100 HP and you throw your Arc Star, stick them, it's going to do 100 damage just for the stick apparently. Or with the explosion included. I'm not quite sure, it doesn't confirm 100% on that one. But players at the edge of the explosion no longer get their shields completely shredded. I had this happen to me so many times. When an Arc Star would go off, sometimes you'd be like halfway away from it and you'd get like a little bit of damage, but then you'd be like right on the edge of where the explosion would hit you and it would suddenly do a full 100 damage, and I think that's a bit of a bug and they're going to patch that. Next is gold weapons. I've been waiting for this. I've genuinely been wanting this for so long. Players can now look forward to finding a totally new set of gold weapons in King's Canyon for the start of Season 2. Again, look out in the Season 2 patch notes for more details. Ammo stack sizes. Apex players need to strike a fine balance between loading their backpacks with ammo and holding other items for emergency or utility purposes. In a couple cases, we felt the stack sizes weren't well balanced, so we tweaked. Shotguns. Max stack reduced from 64 to 16. This is kind of huge. Players now need multiple stacks of ammo to run a shotty. So you can't just have that full stack of 64. If you want 64, you've got to have 4 stacks filling up your inventory slot of 16 each. Now energy max stack increased from 60 to 80. Now matches light/heavy ammo. This again has been a discussion since the beginning and good to see it happening. Now on to airdrop weapons, pretty much the final bit now, and that is airdrop packages now use different loot tables for different phases of the game, early, mid, late. For example, players will find more Krabers in early and mid game airdrops because obviously the circle's bigger, you've got longer distances to fight, while end game airdrops should spawn more mastiff because of that close range battle. So they're adapting to the environment, which is good. And of course, these loot tables now include the L-Star Plasma LMG. So, Season 2 starts July 2nd. Pretty much, this is all of the updates. We're going to get a concrete, full patch notes when it comes out on July 2nd. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Other than that, there's not much going on at the moment. I will let you know. So, again, hit that notification bell. I'll keep you up to date as soon as I hear any, official confirmation from Respawn, that kind of stuff. But, yeah, peace out, guys.
Hi YouTube, please leave a subscribe and drop a fat like.